Welcome back to Self-Built. Today I'm going to be showing you how you can use your home gym equipment and combine it to turn it into something that mimics a highly sought after and very used back machine. If you're familiar with Hammer Strength, their high row machine is pretty much used all the time. It is so hard to get it free when it's busy. So I'm going to show you how to make something like that at home. All you need are some cables, a bench, and a couple weights laying around. And that's about it. Let me show you how we're doing this. We're just using the high pulleys on this one, so you can see the weight there. And then I've got a bar attaching both of the cables just so I can do more weight, and then some chain and some handles. The setup is very specific to your own, but my pulleys are pretty high, so if I was directly right by here, it would be too high of a row for it to be effective. Having a little bit of chain brings the handle down, and that is where your bench comes in handy. You can adjust your bench to whatever height that you like, but I feel it best when it's at a 90-degree angle. When you're doing heavier weight, you're going to need a counterbalance, otherwise you're going to tip over a little bit. And that does bring me to a safety concern, just in case. I don't know what your setup's like, but I have this as a counterweight back there, so that way this thing doesn't feel like falling on me. So feel it out, go nice and light, move your way up before you know exactly how your equipment responds. Getting it all set up so you get full stretch takes a little bit of trial and error, because you need this to be just far enough to where you're getting a full stretch. You don't want to have limited range of motion. That doesn't feel very good. So just as a reference, I'm way out here, and my chest is already hidden, so I kind of have to worm my way down a little bit. So that way I'm getting a full stretch at the very top. And then all you gotta do is pull. And this is very similar to that machine. Feels really good, great stretch. And it's really nice to have a chest supported back exercise at home, because you don't really have a whole lot of options with that. And then getting up, it'll go up a little bit, at least in my situation, but not bad at all. One really unique advantage I have to being able to keep my bench in one spot is my flooring ends right here. So I just put it right there, so that way the flooring is helping it from scooting forward too. Otherwise you'd have to put some weights probably in front of here just to stop it from sliding. Some of the reasons that you may want to consider building this type of setup is it's really nice to have a chest supported exercise for back. There's not that many that you can do without buying special equipment for it. So using equipment that you already have and setting it up makes it so nice. And a lot of times your lower back can be the limiter in how to really kill your lats. And if you're doing like bent over rows, for example, your lower back gets taxed and it'll most likely get tired before your lats do. So this really helps you fully exhaust the targeted area without fatiguing other areas. And you should try it because it's awesome and it's fun, and that's what we like to do. And it's something different and something that you can have in your back pocket on back days. So don't forget to give it a shot and shock that back. There is a disadvantage. You're not able to independently work each arm like that piece of equipment, but we do have one special advantage. Since this is cable, if we want to just attach something else, say like one of these, it's not that hard. We'll just take off one of these right here. Keep the same chain length. It'll be about the same. I mean, you can always adjust it, but let's say we want to do this handle. Yeah. Get into position. Just like this, and then bring her in. It's pretty close to touching. Ooh, if you really bring it in tight. You don't have as much range of motion as independently, but you get a completely different handle. And I gotta say, this feels pretty awesome. And then you can also play with the angles, like I said before, with the incline, so you can feel it out and really see what feels best for you. But I hope those blueprints kind of help you with your own gym on how you can change things up, make it exciting without having to buy expensive pieces of equipment or waiting in line at the commercial gyms. I haven't talked too much about this pipe. I did show a video of how to build it. It's very simple. You can get it from like any hardware store. So if you're new to the channel, go back and check out that video. I'll leave a link in the description about that, just so you have all the pieces. One other safety tip, depending on your setup, of course, when you're feeling out the weight to see what feels good and what doesn't, and if your squat rack can move like mine, don't be doing explosive movements to pull it down. just because it could be lightweight, but when you pull it so hard, it could be dangerous. So fill that out, be careful. Don't want any injuries in here. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe with everyone that you know. And definitely let me know what you think about this setup, if you've tried it or if there's something that you liked even more. There's more fun setups coming in the future, so don't forget to tune in next time for more Sail Build.